Here's our individual leader of Legion 13. It's Caleb Surratt, his second.
Testing, check 1, test 2. And I think we're live. Excellent connection. Wow, excellent connection. I didn't even have to restart the Wi-Fi, I guess. Hold on. I should have checked this before I was up and running. Okay, yeah, but how's the upload? If it's at 1 megabyte, I got to restart everything. Oh, no, we're good. I don't have to restart. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for
incision here.
your touch. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea. I'll be coming home.
I can't do it. My tummy hurt.
Yeah, I'll make your tummy hurt. I'll make your tummy hurt, baby. Man, if only I was entertaining those broads. Just put out content where I just like just slip and fall stuff. Content where I accidentally burp. Guys, is that riveting? What if the podcast was me accidentally burping? That'd be so embarrassing. Okay, let's make sure. I'm pretty sure we're live. Let me see here. You never know these days if you're live or not. Okay, very good. Very, very good. They're not 16. Shut the fuck up. No, they're not. And plus, I'm kidding anyway. Everyone calm down. I'm having a gag. Plus, it's Australian. They don't count. Women in Australia, they sleep in the bathtub. They're not real. Australia has abolished consent nobody should be allowed to consent in Australia. With the amount of brain cells everybody has over there, they keep a constant buzz throughout the day. By the time they're 50, everybody has wet brain. Where is burping girl? Show me burping girl. Oh, here we go. That's her, but what's her name? What's her name on here? What's her fucking name? I think her name is just Burping Girl, right? If I type in Florida, it should come up. Love waiting for people to just get in here by watching the stuff I really want to see. Okay, I should probably shrink that window to like here. Is that what you guys can see? Like there. Okay, cool. Jeez, there's so many pedophile playlists on YouTube. God damn the pedophiles that use YouTube in plain sight. A playlist that just says little girls burping. Jesus Christ. Fucking freaks. Shotgun blast to the back of the head. Just paint their computer monitor red. Fuck them. Where the fuck is Burping Girl? Did she get taken off? Guys, am I having a stroke? Is Burping Girl not real? She's gone. Dude, did they delete Burping Girl's channel? This is bullshit. She's been shadow banned. All the other girls are allowed to burp. Oh, you know what? You know what it is, I bet? Let's see, I bet it's, ooh, what's going on here?
He's hitting those putts. He knocked that 2 or 3 feet by.
The invincibility of youth. I love it.
That's Maronk.
Let's see here. I bet you have to be a certain age to watch Burping Girl. No, guys, I think she was taken off. This is so upsetting, man. This is really upsetting. God damn, man. I guess you really don't know what you got till it's gone, huh? Her channel is completely gone. It's wiped clean. Love a good Badlands Chuck video. Cheers got the non-alcoholic brute today. Amazing he's still alive. Dude has a fucking great life. Let's see here. Where were we? Fucking... What was I about to look up? I was about to look up something. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hope everybody's feeling good about life. Fuck. God, I was just about to look up something I really wanted to see. Nope, I don't want to watch videos of little girls burping on YouTube. Again, anybody that's seeking out content like that, we should all be allowed to wrap chains around their neck and drag them behind a vehicle of choice. When you test drive a vehicle at a dealership, you should be allowed to drag a pedophile around the block. House that Jack built style. Fuck, what was I? Fucking hell. I was about to look up a video. Now I can't remember. Let's see if we have super chats here. Robert DiGiorno with the $4.99 says, Ray Velvoro beating up Bully's dad, True Detective Season 2. Also, Red Bar's waiting. Red Velvoro beating up Bully's dad, True Detective Season 2. Dude, this is, you know what? This is such a funny clip. This is, I forgot about this, man. I wonder if Nick Pizzolatto still follows me on Twitter, by the way. You think he still follows me, or he'd followed me a long time ago?
Can Stonyfield organic yogurt with high-quality ingredients...
I love watching commercials again on here, man. I'm going to stop paying for YouTube Premium.
Hey, Ray.
So that's the bully. So he's like drinking.
Maybe we can take care of this.
Yeah, this is so good. So then he meets the dad, who's the bully of his kid.
Relax. It's nothing.
It's so funny.
Maybe I just want to ask him about some stolen property. Look, bud, you want to...
I forget. Doesn't he
maybe
beat?
take care of this.
Does he beat the shit out of the kid too?
You don't even have to tell the missus.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, this is great.
Hey, son. Just be a second.
Dude, he does it with brass knuckles too. He doesn't even do it like a fucking fan. Dude,
Man's with the police.
This season,
Says he has something to ask.
I've tried to get through it so many times.
You like to bully kids?
Maybe one day I'll be able to see it because I know a lot of people think it's
12 years old and you're already
it's like a Greek tragedy. It's this and that. I don't really know.
You gonna run out on your dad? Take a look. Hey, he's doing this for you.
In front of the kid. Stop. Beating him with like an inch of his life.
Stop. How about that got you off, kid? Seeing people in pain. If you ever bully or hurt anybody again, I'll come back and butt fuck your father with your mom's headless corpse on this goddamn lawn.
It's insane. It's so over the top. It makes you go like, okay, I hate this character. I don't like him at all. He's obviously like retarded. I'm gonna butt fuck your dad. Man. Anyway, God bless writers and people that make things. You know, sometimes you need an extra set of eyes on something, and that extra set of eyes better know what how the fuck to tell you the truth. Lance Goodthrust with a 5 says, Ben, look up Black Woman versus Watermelon. Buddy, that's my homepage. I have a Google alert set up for Black Woman versus Watermelon. You kidding me? You kidding me? I got an Amber Alert set up for this type of stuff. Nice. That's very nice. Thank you for this. Yep. Get your honky ass out of here. Get your cracker ass. Look at these stupid honkies getting smoked. Look, the old white ladies. You know what the best part is? The old white ladies. They have dementia and they love to say the N-word, and they're born in 1929. They think she's like a monkey. Look at the way they cheer her on. They come around. They're cheering her on like she's like a. Look at that! Woo! Man. It's so funny because just no one thinks anything of it. No one knows why that's wrong, might be wrong, or even not even wrong, just interesting. Just interesting. You just notice something. So this black lady, is she the Kobayashi of eating watermelon? God bless her. God bless her. I've seen the Bugs Bunny cartoons. Hey, so someone's got to be first place in something. Okay, here. Rube with the $4.99 said, Ben, I had previously sent that Burping Girl link to a group chat. I just went back and clicked on it, and it says YouTube terminated her account. That is such bullshit. Free Burping Girl. Free Burping Girl. How is this allowed? How's this shit allowed, huh? How's this shit fucking allowed right here, huh? This is allowed? Right here. Some trafficked woman who's making noises like she's pulling on a pud in a rest stop bathroom. This is okay? It's okay for Japanese guys on the subway to play pocket pool while listening to this shit? As a woman goes cross-eyed as she taps her Rubik's Cube with her 40-inch nails. This is fine. But no burping girl. No burping girl. This is totally fine. No burping girl, this is fine.
Oh, I'll give you a second. You seem like you're just a little bit excited.
It's JOI stuff.
Don't be embarrassed. It happens all the time. I'm actually flattered.
This is okay right here? This is fine. This is fine. I'm not even logged in right now. I could be 11 years old and I'm watching Ice Mocha ASMR. And yet, Burping Girl got her account terminated. Why? Because she chugs Mountain Dew and burps on cholos from Florida. I don't get it. Why is this okay?
Like the best.
That's insane. Man, fuck the selective censorship of everything. Free burping girl. Bring her back on the internet. Burping girl did nothing wrong. All she was doing was burping on bald guys' heads. And saying, yeah, baby, you like that? Ain't that stinky? She'd burp at someone's head and goes, yeah, that smells really bad, doesn't it? And also, by the way, pretty sure burping girl is trans. So I hope she fucking sues YouTube and gets money. That's discrimination if I've ever heard it. Ah, man, that's the worst news I've received all week. And I just found out I have kidney stones. No, I don't. But even if I did find out I had kidney stones this week, this would be worse news. Jake Bennett with the 10 says, play Johnny Elbow's twerking, por favor. Me gusta la fiesta de Limón. Devin es una borracho. Does that mean Devin has AIDS? What does that mean?
Devan tiene sida. Devan tiene sida. Devan tiene sida. Devan es un maricón borracho. Devan es un maricón borracho.
Got him. Boys, you know what that calls for. You know what that calls for, right? You know what that calls for. Yeah, boy. We fucking got his ass. Yeah, boy. Get fucked. Get fucked. All right. Let's see here. Johnny Elbow's twerking. This shit stain. I mean, I should have assumed there was going to be a shit stain, but that's amazing. I'm sure everyone in the comments is pointing out, how are his arms on backward? I love this guy. I forget what this guy is named, but he's awesome. Do they actually call him Johnny Elbows? Oh, is that his thing? His elbows are on backward?
Don't pay them no attention,
I've
man.
only seen
if you
that
don't
one
give them any
video of
attention,
him.
they won't bother you. You know what I mean? No, John. What? No, dude. No, dude.
The only guy who's gone viral, every 3 months, yet has made no money off of it. Of course, there's like a 9-hour documentary about him.
This is me for real. Okay?
The tragic life story of Johnny Elbows.
Jonathan Lee Thornton. But you can call me Johnny Elbows. That's my nickname. My phone number is 402.
I was hit by a train and my head came off and they had to put my head on backward. When the doctors put it on, they couldn't put it on forward, so they put it on backward. They couldn't tell the difference between my dick and my ass anyway. So what they did was they put it on backward, and now I got to walk backward everywhere I go. So it looks like my arms are on backward, but they ain't. They ain't on backward. It's my head. My head is on backward.
Cap. I'm just looking for a friend to hang out with.
What if the documentary is just like the tragic life story of Johnny Elbows? He looks like that. Look at him. It's the tragic life story of Johnny Elbows. Here's what he looks like. It's tragic. It doesn't take much to realize that Johnny isn't a sinister creep, but someone who is genuinely mentally stunted. If you were to film someone nonstop with mental handicaps, of course they're going to say some sus things. Oh, do they think he's like a pedophile or something? He probably thinks he's like 11 years old. Why do we have to hold this guy to some sort of moral standard, by the way? Look at him.
Because I'm famous all over.
He's a human Tyson chicken.
President. So Mr. B is going to come find me and give me a case of money.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm famous all over the whole universe.
But then on one chaotic live.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta try to get rid of these kids, yo. For real,
If you
please.
don't leave me alone, I'll tell my mom and dad you're causing trouble with me.
Yo, leave him alone. He's asking you. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Johnny said something questionable.
But y'all, I do apologize again. His comments have no bearing on me. I don't support that shit.
The guy who
or
films is trying to
endorse that
distance
shit.
himself from Johnny
You can look at the hat one more time.
All right, y'all. Be easy. I'm out.
Be easy. All right, y'all. Be easy.
Mario
we'll be
was
back
quick
tomorrow to
to
film this
dissociate
guy
himself.
who looks
Following
insane.
the incident, Johnny's brother Nathan posted this picture on Facebook. Johnny posted an apology on TikTok.
Hey, Nathan. My brother Nathan. If you want, you can put me
God damn it. God damn this world. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world if you look at the right things. George D with the $4.99 says, would you boys ever do a show in Salt Lake City? Hope so. Love you, Ben. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to L.A. What is it? Because we could go up to Vegas and then do Salt Lake, right? So, yeah, we should organize that run. Love you too, George D. Thank you, buddy. Mark Gigwire with the 2 said, why did 2 Chinese women steal your baby? That's none of your business. It's none of your business how I make money. Those women, that was called a Chinese estate sale, where where billionaires from China fly in and they look at white babies. Some of these babies go for millions of dollars. And what they do, if they like your baby gets to live in a palace, and it sits on a big vase in the foyer. And when all the Chinese billionaires come over, they poke it and make it squeak, and they feed it porridge. It's some ancient, Chinese tradition. Sadly, my daughter did not get picked. Even Turner with the 8 says, hi, Ben, please watch. Upset at affirmative action ruling. Michelle, Big Mike Obama, and Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren. Upset at affirmative action ruling. D. Oh, this guy again. You guys love this guy.
TV, I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense. The Supreme Court has struck down or ruled against the affirmative action
Damn straight
at hiring practices, and 2 people in particular are very, very upset. One, Big Michael, known as Michelle Clientele, Michelle Obama, and the fake Indian known as Pocahontas, one Elizabeth Warren.
The Doctor of
Now, I got something
Sense.
to say about that, but before I get started, I'm just wondering if Karen Jean-Pierre, is she going to be made to step down, because she is the dumbest White House spokesperson of all time. Even with a notebook and flipping through pages, this heifer cannot even answer a question. And now she's starting to be irritated because they're asking her pertinent questions. She says, I'm affirmative action hire.
Not in that
Don't
photo,
be
at
asking
least.
me difficult questions. She looks through and she says, you can refer to the White House counsel. Well, the White House counsel has not actually gave you any kind of suggestions about this. But before we get to gave that interview, we remember What's Michelle Obama's mother's name? I don't know her mother's name. That's not really important. Mrs. Robinson as his brother. By the way, Michelle Obama's mother said she had trouble with tests. That means you're not smart enough to be in Princeton, girl. We read your paper.
I love his
your paper is not very good.
Insanely
now, I'm not
racist
claiming to be an Ivy League trained person myself, but I am a doctor.
He is an equal opportunity racist.
Says,
like he doesn't just go. He's not just a black guy who's super conservative going at black.
She says,
people.
I'm sure it was psychological because she was hardworking. Well, it was psychological because she had a bigger penis than her husband too. But that didn't affect her very much. I'm just saying. She says her brother, I'm sorry, his brother, she said she made a mistake. His brother, who could pass tests easily by just carrying a book.
So
Michael, your brother, was smarter than her, but she wished she could get a little Indian in her. Her husband would like to watch.
God, I would love to smoke.
But I mean, he does like the Johnson. And he took the Johnson. I think they're up to $20 billion they've lost, but don't worry about it. They're still doing the Pride Parade with naked men running around in front of children. But that's wonderful. But Big Mike is upset. And she's upset because that you can't judge 100 percentile. Does anybody think that's fair? Similarly, they also say that black students who fall within the 50th percentile have a greater chance that Michelle and Pocahontas are very, very upset. That they have this outrage that the Supreme Court will not grade based on anything but skin color. They wanted the skin color to be one of the requirements.
Very good. Very good. Very good. That guy's very one note, though. One day I'd love to see him throw a hook at Trump. A guy like that should go after everybody. Even some of the base guys who are draining the swamp. Hi with the 5 says, Ben, when are you going to move into Grandma's treehouse? I got to give her pussy a little time to heal itself. Because I fucked her so much the last time I saw her. I fucked your grandma so much the last time I saw her that she said we weren't going to be able to see each other for 6 months because she was going to be bedridden because her pussy was that sore. So only then will I move in and fuck her for the final time. Tommy Guns with the 10 says, stuck in the middle with you, Reservoir Dogs. Ben, analyze this scene. Are we going to Mr. Blonde? Are we going to get kicked off? Because we're playing the One Hit Wonder song and we're playing a movie clip. Maybe we'll be fine. So you just heard the voice of Stephen Wright, who introduced this song on the radio. People forget Stephen Wright is people don't forget that, actually. So you want me to analyze this scene? So Michael Madsen kicks ass, in my opinion. Devin fights with me on that. I think he's really fucking badass and kick ass. And he would have had a completely different career if he played John Travolta's role in Pulp Fiction. But he couldn't do it, not because he didn't believe in Tarantino, because he just had other requirements. He already committed to another movie. So then he cuts off the...
Why did we get internet from this cell phone?
Stop!
Company?
Shut the fuck up! God damn it. Put a nice, white lady or a Chinese... I don't need commercials to start with, what the fuck we doing? God damn it. Why do you gotta have commercials start like that? If I'm okay, put black people in commercials, but make them... They don't have to be like a white lady at the DMV, or a black lady screaming in an inner city school, dropping her kids off, or with their fucking curlers in her hair and shit, or whatever the hell. Or do black people don't do that, do they? God, I have to. I need to. You know what? I need to go to a black university to learn what's actually going on, and I need to go to some sort of. I'm actually the guy who needs to be educated because I don't know what's going on. With anything. I need to go to a university where it's one class is Chinese, one class is black, and I learn the different things and what they do and what they sound like, and I learn what's going on. I actually need to educate myself because I am completely out of it. Because I just said that a black woman showed up to school smoking cigarettes with curlers in her hair, but a black woman wouldn't need to curl her hair because it's naturally born curly. So, I got a lot of preconceived things in my head that simply aren't fair. Anyway, let's watch Michael Madsen. Let's watch Mr. Blonde cut off this cop's ear. Let black people just be normal people in commercials. That's all I'm saying. This movie changed my life. It really did.
Hey, what's going on? You hear that?
I found this on a VHS for 25 cents when I was 16, and I watched it without my parents knowing, and it changed everything. I had never heard any of these swear words. I didn't know violence like this could be in film. I didn't know it could be non-linear. I didn't know, and then I learned about Quentin Tarantino. I was like, he just worked at a video store and he wrote. You just write a movie and then get it made. None of it made sense to me. It was a. But anyway, I'm gonna reshoot that where he cuts his dick off and then sucks it off until it comes. How about that? Apotmo 388 with the 999 says it's a world of shit, Benny Hart. Thank you, Apotmo. I don't think it's a world of shit. I think it's a beautiful world. I really think we live in a beautiful, beautiful place. I do think that. I'm not ironically saying that. It's truly a beautiful world, and we're all kicking ass, and we're all going to make it. Each and every day. Each and every day is going to build up like a nice little block of light. We're going to capture the light in the day and make that into a little block, and just very slowly we're going to have patience. We're going to line them all up, and we're going to build this big, beautiful house of light for ourselves. It's going to be a pure, white, beaming, beautiful thing. You're going to be really patient. It's going to take years, but then you're going to look back and you're going to go, oh my God, look at my life. It's made up of these beautiful, rich moments of joy and gratitude and love and peace. And there'll be moments where, you freak out about something that's like a retard. But honestly, I think if you could go to any point in history, I think every great man had autistic meltdowns about stuff that didn't matter and pushed away people that loved him. From Napoleon to Rembrandt to possibly even Jesus Christ himself. Maybe Christ was perfect just because he accepted himself 100%. Maybe that's what made him perfect. Maybe it wasn't that he never made a mistake. Maybe it's just that he loved himself and others as much as you possibly could. Didn't mean he didn't have like weird freakouts like a kid at GameStop when they're out of the console he wants on opening day. They didn't. All these people, by the way, you read about in the great times. You read about people, the great men of this time and that time. They didn't have to deal with all the bullshit we have to. Everything is fucking turned up to 11 now. Drugs, women, material possessions, it's all cranked the fuck up, and there's no choice now. There's no you have to participate in it. You can't get away from it. You can't do it. Ted Kaczynski ran that experiment, and you see what happened. You can't do it. You can't get away with it. Unfortunately, you have to play ball. We have to learn how to play ball without letting them corrupt our soul and take it and eat it and shit it out in a big bucket. We have to keep our souls intact, but you got to play ball a little bit. It's not a world of shit, Apotmo, but I appreciate it for the $9.99. It's a beautiful world. It's a damn beautiful place. AR with the $9.99 says, Benny, watch. Ronnie Coleman and the Police, the Biggest Loser collaboration in history, uploaded 4 days ago.
Northern British Columbia is more than a place.
It's not more than a place. Northern British Columbia is not more than a place. It's exactly what it is. And that's okay.
I'm going to review a video of Ronnie Coleman training with America's top police officers. It's sad, but
God, so now we got to listen to this
for no reason.
We got to listen to this guy talk about it. All right.
I'm going to review a video
I don't think I'm going to like him
Coleman
talking
training
about it.
with America's top police officers. This is a funny collaboration because on one side you have this so-called bodybuilder who destroyed his body and is in a wheelchair now. And bodybuilders in general are some of the most useless slaves on earth. All that they do their whole lives is pull and push metal for no reason. Absolute losers. And then on the other side, you have police officers, people who risk their lives for the government, people who they have never met. Absolute slaves. It's a collaboration of absolute losers.
Who was your greatest rival? Me. Taught us how to do it right. 60 years old, man has not missed a day.
This video is brought to you by Ronnie Coleman.
Technically, the sirens were actually correct because they should come and arrest him for...
CSS is your one-stop shop for everything you need to build your own legacy at the gym. Make sure to check out my...
At the gym, why do you talk like that? It's just very strange.
I'm sorry, I can't listen to this fucking freak talk.
Run 10 for 10% off. And now, back to the video.
It's sad, but he did it to himself and he's still doing it. Imagine that. He disabled himself for life, but he's so severely brainwashed that he still goes to the gym. How can that be?
If your English sounds like that, don't even learn English. I'm dead serious. Don't learn English. I'll learn your language, and then I'll learn how to speak with you.
Lucky officers were chosen. Oh my God.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Ron here.
I can speak a little bit of the shit he speaks.
And some fries.
Oh, it's really sad because they have to act as if they are excited to work out with somebody in a wheelchair.
I thought Ronnie Coleman was
Look
dead.
at the joy on their faces. They really love going to the gym.
Wow, great input.
Look at what this guy is achieving. He's pushing man-made metal in a building full of slaves for no reason. But
the Nordic countries, I hate that they learned what irony was.
Under the stupid video and act
satire.
as if they are not absolute beta males.
Everybody thinks they're comedian now because they just say the opposite of what reality is.
Me.
They're like, oh yeah, LA's a great place. There's not a ton of homeless people here. Like, congrats, you're a brilliant comic.
The best tip for bodybuilding is never to get into bodybuilding because you're only gonna destroy your body. That's really what bodybuilding is about.
It's all about knowledge. You just gotta find somebody who's real knowledgeable. That's how I won 8 Mr. Olympians. I found the right nutritionist. And that's where it all was. Bodybuilding is a real complicated sport. I went through a few people trying to learn stuff. I finally found Chad, and that was it. Yeah, when I was found the right one. You found the right one. He knew a ton of stuff.
Seems like a lot of people think they know a lot of things. When there is
so much involved in bodybuilding, isn't it?
Those cups with the tattoos always. You see so many cups with tattoos.
And it's a cardio workout on its own.
Yeah. Once you
Literally nothing. All that he did was have metal on his shoulders, the neck.
I'm sorry, AR. I genuinely I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I just don't get it. I know Ronnie Coleman's fucked and he's destroyed his body, and they're all fucked. But
Pizza Hut just changed the combo
now
game
we're talking.
with the new My Hut box.
I gotta say, I did miss seeing commercials. I haven't seen commercials in a while. I love what they're doing here.
The For example, I will probably have to beep out his name because.
You know, you have those workouts where it's like you go in there and you do what you gotta do, but having them in the room lightened the whole room up. I felt like my test levels went up.
Anyway, moving on. Thank you, AR, for that. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I truly didn't understand it. I tried, and I hate that guy. I hate that guy, Gotis. I hate the way he sounds. It pisses me off and makes me really mad. Ninja Chucks with the $4.99 said, "Here is some money so you can DoorDash batteries for your scale so you can weigh yourself." Bitch. Yeah, well, here's a finger. Here's a finger right here, Ninja Chuck, so you can sit on it and fucking spin. There's a finger for you to sit and spin. How about that, bitch? Thanks for the $4.99, though. I appreciate it. Dana Rigamortisaur with the 5. Is that your real name? Dana Rigamortisaur? It's a real unfortunate name. Says, "Hey, Ben, have you been to Connecticut?" Yes. "And if you have, what did you think of it?" I love Connecticut. "Some nice golf courses near my area. The GHO is always a fun time." Yeah, man. I mean, Connecticut's one of those places I wish I could live in. I love the houses there. I love everything about Connecticut. Connecticut kicks ass. But you know, it probably will never make sense for me to live in the Northeast. I mean, Devin's always going to live here, and Jace loves it here too. So, you know, even if I move somewhere else and just, you know, fly in to do the show still, you know, it'd have to be somewhere like close, somewhere within like a 2 to 3 hour plane ride. Something that, you know, is really, really easy. I couldn't live on the other side of the country and keep doing the show. I wouldn't be able to do it. But I've flown thousands of times at this point. I mean, taking a 2 or 3 hour plane ride, it's like taking a fucking Uber. It's nothing to me. Curse Chris with the 2 said, "Did you and Clay watch Greener Grass?" No. You know what movie Clay made me watch instead? He made me watch this movie, and luckily my wife was looking away at the parts with the brutalization of children. Border movie. It's I think it's Danish. It's from out of Denmark. Yeah, he made me watch this movie right here. And God, and my wife would have been really upset if she had seen some of the scenes in this movie. But thank God for phones, and thank God for the brains of women, because she wasn't paying attention. I can't believe Clay made me watch this in front of my wife. I thought it was fun, though. It's about an ugly freak, and stick around for the sex scene and the weird baby stuff. It was fun. It was a fun... This lady, she has a weird fucking sense of smell. She can smell like crime and like sin on people. And she's ugly as shit. Lance Guthrie with the 5 says, "Ben, look up Gary's mattress commercial." This is Eddie Pepitone, right? I think I've seen this. This is great.
Hi, I'm Gary at the one and only Gary's Mattress. Now with locations in Koreatown and Little Tokyo. We are karate chopping up prices. I just for you. Even we would buy it. At Gary's Mattress, we're blowing up prices. Man on horse, bring goat. For treatment at Gary's Mattress, I'd be very surprised. We're scalping prices. If you find a mattress at a better price, I'll kick a puppy and punch a kitten just for you.
That smile at the end is so good. Eddie's such a treasure, man. There's very few people in this world that make me laugh as hard as Eddie Pepitone. Very, very few. Lost in Agartha with the 10 says a classic. Search King Cobra Bob Barker 2-minute clip.
So this Cosmic Peach Monster Nitro Chug is for Bob Barker.
Oh, this is gonna be really good.
I'll do the
I
best
love
can
those
to
Monster
chug it. If
Nitros,
I,
like the Arnold
pull it
Palmer
down,
one.
You know, it's 'cause
The half lemonade, half tea. That was a great
chugging
one.
carbonated beverages like this is it's tricky, YouTube. It really is. But
This guy has quite the following, huh? Where does he stream?
oh fuck. I don't want
Sorry,
a
I was
piece of
just
the
flossing
can. I
in
want
front of
the
you
whole
guys.
damn
It's
thing.
disgusting of me.
Yeah, I've been in kind of a funk lately. Excuse me.
He didn't eat. He drank like 2 gulps. How did that make him?
Well, that just happened. And I wasn't even drinking. In fact, I've been sober from alcohol all day. Ugh.
All day. I've been
Well, so
sober
much
all
for
day.
that.
It's 8 p.m. I want to say let's say he drank half the can there. Half the can. That's a those cans, those are the tall guys, 16 ounces. Let's say he drank, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he drank like 8 ounces. Come on, man.
Well, so much for that. Oh,
Bog barfer.
1 second. My toe earlier and curled it on my left foot.
That's very funny. That's very good. That was a good clip. Pond with the 10 says, "Hi, Ben. I have a new video called Timu Lobster Fives." Timu Lobster Fives. Oh, yeah, I remember you, Pond. Yeah, Pond, you had an amazing video that one time. Why did you have a premiere for this video? It has 10 views. Very good. Nice. Filming through a giant spider web of some sort. Adam Barstow, do you guys have big tarantulas that weave these things in fields? Tarantulas that will drag you into the bowels of hell? What the hell is that? Did you fly 300 kites at once and fuck it up? Every one of Pond's videos, I never know what's coming next. That's very good. God, that's very good. That's rich. That's very good. God bless you, Pond. Oh, God bless you. Man, that really does it for me. That's the kind of content I'm looking for. That was some good shit, Pond. Willie Colton with the $1.99 says, "Try to contribute every stream. Lemonheads, this rules." Thank you, Willie Colton. Thanks for not being a fucking hater. Thank you for enjoying the streams, my friend. Eli Snyder with the $9.99 says, "How was Alex Stein's show? Hope you have a blessed weekend. I'm gay." Alex is really cool. Alex was really cool, and his producers and Everybody was really nice over there. I didn't know what I was getting into. I told them many times, I'm like, if I do this, I don't know anything about politics, so like I'm not gonna come on and like, talk about I'm like, he clearly had seen Lemon Party, so he's like, yeah, I know, like we'll just talk about other shit. I was like, all right, cool. I thought it ended up being funny, and I got to meet my hero, Anthony Cumia. That was cool. It was cool to meet Anthony. Yeah, I was fucking really nervous to do that show, honestly. I didn't know if he was going to, like, surprise me with certain questions or, but, fuck it. I mean, people ask me to do these shows, and I just got to start doing them. If they ask me questions I can't answer, I just won't answer them. I don't have to answer to anybody. So if someone asks me a question and I don't have to answer, I could just say, pass. Don't care if it's a live show. I just look at them and go, pass. I don't know, ma'am. I'm not going to just chain myself up to in this room and never leave and never talk to anybody else. It just is what it is. It's been fucking 2 years at this point. I don't know what to tell anybody. But, whatever. Everybody has their own, everybody's going to say what they want to say. Everybody's going to have their own theories. Everybody's going to prod here, poke here, say this, say that. Whatever, man. The truth always eventually comes out. That's what I've learned with this whole thing. The truth comes out slowly but surely. You don't have to say anything, even if you can't. But Alex Stein's show was good. It was fun. I think a lot of you guys enjoyed it, too, that watched it. It made me really appreciate you guys. It made me feel really, I don't know. I just felt I was really nervous before I did it. Especially because it's live and it's with Anthony, who's like he's fucking like the best guy to ever do it. And also I didn't know if they would throw me in there and Anthony's saying the N-word and stuff. If I got a chance with Anthony too, by the way, I wanted to ask him Anthony, you claim like the left makes everything about race and identity and this and that, but that's clearly why are you playing their game then? You're obsessed with race and identity. Why are you trying to beat them at their own game? Why are you obsessed with black people on your Twitter? But it's weird with Anthony because it's the way he was talking about him and Gavin in the interview. It seemed like Anthony was acting like he almost like plays a character. Isn't that kind of the Alex Jones defense a little bit, where he claims it's not really him? He doesn't really believe in it. It's like he's leaning into it like a bit he's doing. It's strange, because I don't know. You can't confront Anthony about any of that stuff. I think it takes someone like as talented and as good as Patrice, and a black person, frankly, to call him on his bullshit and keep Anthony from going full Anthony. And then when Patrice died, I guess it just, and then Obama got elected. Patrice died. I mean, then it was just, it was the perfect storm for him to, go on Twitter all day now, just say they're animals. Look at them. You go on his Twitter, it's look at them. They're animals all day. I was walking around the Japanese garden with Jace today with my hands behind my back out in Huntington and Alhambra. We took the baby and everything. And I was saying, I don't think Anthony is actually racist. I think he just gets fixated on stuff. I think he's an obsessive person who gets fixated on things for decades in a hyper, autistic way almost. I don't think he's racist. I think he just happened to get obsessed with black people for some reason. And that's all he thinks about and talks about. And I've never seen someone obsessed with black people in a positive way, except for some, cuckold, blue state libs that fetishize, black people. And, they love to teach their kids about the Underground Railroad and, Harriet Tubman and, all this shit. In a very weird very, very weird way. Like they talk about black people like they're they're dogs they're gonna adopt down at the shelter. That is a thing for sure. But usually if someone's obsessed with black people, it's not in a positive way. I don't think Anthony is a hateful, racist guy. I really don't. I think he's just he's an obsessive guy. I think he runs laps in his head. I think he's a mentally ill man who's very brilliant and very, very funny, insanely funny, and very, very smart and good at what he does. And unfortunately, one of the things he got fixated on, like robots and space travel and black people. Those are like the three things. So yeah, I mean, that was really cool to just be on a thing with Anthony though. I was fucking really nervous to talk to him. I know it's just a small, Alex Stein's show is not big or whatever, but fuck. It's fucking live, and I didn't know if Alex was going to spring some fucking question on me, and I just was going to have to stare at him. Is what it fucking is. I think we had a good time. Alex was texting me. He thanked me for coming on. He said it was great. So I don't really know what his thing is. I know he does. I know he's just a provocateur. It seems like he's playing some sort of game where he's trying to be very annoying and annoy people and be like a bad guy. And it's all an act. And I don't know what that means or what it is. I don't look into it. I know he's friends with Sam and guys like that. So I don't know what anybody is. I don't really look into a lot of things. I just don't look into. I go, I don't know. And yeah, it seemed fine though. It seemed fine. He was a really nice guy. That's all I fucking know. That's all I know. And God bless Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck, I love Glenn Beck. I love Glenn Beck because he's one of those guys that got sober but still acts like he's fucking hammered all the time. He dresses up like he's in Alice in Wonderland. Like he's a fucking villain in Alice in Wonderland. He looks insane. He looks like if Colonel Sanders was in the Talking Heads now. Have you guys seen him? He has like the white goatee and the big black glasses and like crazy like Colonel Sanders suits. He's fucking awesome. I'll show you what he looks like now. I've heard some crazy fucking stories about Glenn Beck, like insane things. One time I was one time I met Tommy Lahren. I was asking her about Glenn Beck, and she told me some insane fucking stories. I might tell them on Lemon Party.
Can you take me through Genesis and the creation and show me
Can you
the
talk to me
science?
about Genesis? All these guys, man, they're grifting so hard now. None of these guys care about the Lord or spirituality or the Bible or anything. I mean, look at him. He's just like he's blending TV evangelism and politics and cancel and talking about cancel culture and just running with that Whitney Webb thing of like you will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab. I mean, it's just for smooth-brained. Oh my God, this is so
Google
good.
Ideas because there are, and I quote,
He's great.
things the private sector can do that the U.S. government cannot.
Oh man, there's very, very few people that actually ever gave a shit that were this flavor of guy. I read his book. Yeah, Bill Cooper, Behold the Pale Horse. He was one of the few guys that was like all about this life, and he wasn't about being becoming a fucking like billionaire. You can't picture William Cooper in the modern day caring about like his YouTube thumbnail and having 9 producers. He's a fucking mentally ill guy out in Arizona who was the godfather of shortwave radio, and he was being fed false information about who killed JFK. So he couldn't ever clearly get to the bottom of anything or trust anybody. And it was just a mentally ill dude who definitely saw some shit in the Navy. 100% William Cooper saw some weird UFO shit. And then, they had to kill him. But none of the idea that any of these guys care about like Jesus and like the story of Genesis. I mean, do you think he really cares about God and heaven and sin and all that? He's on the phone with Alan Dershowitz.
Oh, Jonathan Turley wrote.
He's on the phone with Alan Dershowitz. You think he cares about the Holy Bible?
And
he's on the phone with Nambla's lawyer. Do you think he really cares? These guys, man. All these guys are just like, how do I make the most money? All these fucking Rush Limbaugh runoff people, they don't give a fuck about humanity or the world. They're trying to make as much money as possible. And it's so much easier just to talk about politics than just like do comedy or anything like that. Because every week you just get to repeat the same things over and over. You get to go back to the well. You have the same 10 things that you go off on. You just go down the list, trans people, then fucking foreign policy, then the teachers in the school, and then guns, and then abortion. And then every week it resets, and you get to go through them all again. You say the same stuff. So the people at home just go, and you just keep fucking making money. You sell them fucking liver pills and God knows what else. Hitler's biggest mistake.
When you first joined, because you knew there was going to be a draft. So you thought, I'm going to pick the service I want to be.
I love Glenn Beck so much. I love Glenn Beck.
It was a little bit glamorous.
The Blaze TV.
The white scarf and goggles,
Blaze TV. This is fucking great.
Before Pearl Harbor, my best friend and I had just graduated from high school.
Yeah.
And we saw.
Hey, John Lucky, you've never spoken before, and it's fallen on deaf ears like this. Glenn Beck, he's 1,000 miles away in his head, drinking a margarita on a beach somewhere, and he's 22 years old. He hasn't been inside his own body in 30 years. I promise you. His fucking brain looks like a white knuckle.
Over Europe.
Glenn Beck is look at him. He's a fucking lizard person. He doesn't give a fuck. By the way, I love Glenn Beck.
To get involved, and he couldn't do so.
God, I love him. He's fucking out of his mind. He's insane.
And he knew that. So he had to resist it.
The Blaze. The fucking Blaze. The vaccine arms race. Look at him. Oh, and by the way, too, I love that he has a... So I saw this the other day, which made me laugh so hard. He gets out of his desk and he goes over to a chalkboard. You got to see this. Hold on. What did I see? I saw it the other day. This is so funny. This stuff just makes me laugh so hard. Okay, so I think it's here.
Okay. There's one other thing.
Yeah. So he gets up.
Incredible.
He moves from desk to desk. Look, he goes over to a chalkboard.
I told you about December 12th.
He goes over to a chalkboard.
They signed that deal with Moderna. Okay, the government said we want to first make sure that no lawsuits can be had. Then we want to partner with Moderna to be able to make the vaccine.
Yeah.
Now, they said that. Moderna, they had...
I want my set to look like I'm a Type A Rust Cole. How does that sound? Make it look like Russ Cole's fucking storage unit, but make it clean it up. Make it Type A. Make it look like a white guy did it who's white knuckling life instead of fucking out of his mind drunk, reading Nietzsche. Yep. Never say anything to piss your fan base off. Never ever piss them off. Tell them exactly what they want to hear. Keep them coming back. Feed them the fucking food right out of your hand. Never stop. Tell them exactly what they want to hear. This is church now. You're in church now. You're going to hear exactly what you want to hear, and you're never going to have to look inward. Not fucking once. But do an Alex Stein show. That was fun. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. Lev Polyakov with the 10 says, my favorite Joey Diaz moment where he goes dark. Joey Diaz, Greg Fitzsimmons, 336, start from 36:47 until 42:40. Lev, I can't watch 7 minutes on here. We only got 2 hours here. Joey Diaz, Greg Fitzsimmons, 336. $331, $336.
All
Matthews
our boys.
Band.
Fucking Dave Matthews. I can't stand those motherfuckers walking around barefoot.
36:47.
That shit drives me crazy. Those fucking... Get the fuck out of here. 100%. One night I just put tablecloth and that shit happened.
Totally random.
That shit happened. And so you have to think about how you would do it, the person.
But how would you do it? No, but in terms of enjoyment for you, what would feel best to you?
There's only one person under God's eye that I would like to chop into fucking pieces.
That's how you do it. Chop them up.
Oh, no. No. There's some people that you shoot in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Because they deserve to get shot in the head. There's some people that you shoot in the asshole. And watch them.
Upwards? You put it straight up.
And you watch them live for 4 hours. Giggling for their fucking life.
You get shot in the asshole, you giggle?
With a fucking 32, you get shot up the ass. Nothing to blow their heads off or nothing. Just something to keep that hot bullet in their asshole.
Do you put the gun up the asshole?
Just a little bit.
Just a
little bit.
Just the crown.
You put a condom on the fucking gun to make sure this guy's not a freak. You don't want your gun with the HIV. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a gun with the HIV. You can't get rid of that guy.
Safe killing. You got to do safe killing.
So
that's your favorite gun.
But I figure, if under God's eye, if anything ever bad happened to me,
I run into Lee
life,
once every year and a half.
you'd have to realize
so
that
much
this
fun
is
to
the way
see
I'd
him.
want to go out.
Yeah.
Is I'd go grab that fucking person. First of all, there'd be documentation. Okay, there'd have to be documentation because I have to make too many moves. I would scope them out for a few days. I would get really fucking hungry and angry. I would probably pick them off the fucking street and have a cave predetermined on an apartment and just gag them and start the process.
Like the whole what was that?
Pulp Fiction?
That Gerard Butler movie? A Citizen. What was that movie he
A
did?
ball in the mouth, duct taped,
Oh, Jesus.
duct taped hands. And first I start with punches for like an hour.
Dude, Lee made that show so much
For
better.
An hour. I'll just get a workout out of them. First of all, I'll go to the pharmacy and get a couple IVs to keep them alive for a few fucking days.
That's nice of you.
He's not going to be able to eat because you knocked all his teeth out.
Huh?
He's not going to be able to chew.
No, let him
Got to
have
go
teeth.
IV.
There's the Wild West of YouTube
Yeah.
too, man.
And
You
you
could
just
go live
punch
and
'em
just
for an
say
hour
whatever
and
you
hit 'em
wanted.
with sticks.
Oh my god.
Then you rock them to death for a little while.
What's that?
You rock him
You just throw rocks
like I
at 'em.
ran.
Like I ran. Then you kick them again.
Where's the tar?
But you keep them alive.
Yeah.
That's the whole. You want them to suffer like you did. you
Yeah.
know? Then you torment them. You eat a few sandwiches in
Very
front of them.
Maybe some Twinkies,
You
a
really
devil
want to
dog.
torment somebody?
That's
you
great,
fuck-
Lev. I can't play the full thing, but that's great. Cassandra Howard with the 1488. Very good. Says karaoke request for Whip It by Devo, but instead of whipping it, your mouth needs something. Whip It by Devo. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking retard. Do I know that song? The one from all the commercials? It's the one everybody knows, right? Just for some reason Beat It is in my head. Just beat it. Whip it. It's like whip it good into shape. Whip it up. Play it straight. Bowl it over. Pull ahead. Right? I think that's it, right? Yeah, the song sucks dick. The song's fucking gay. Yeah, it's just like crack that whip. Okay, so I have to do suck that dick. That's the obvious one here, right? So you said it has to be what you say it is, which is suck that dick. But come on, we can do better than that. Than suck my dick. I mean, that's kind of the only one. It's suck my dick. Can I crowdsource this one? What would be better than suck my dick? No, I know Devo is awesome. Look, Devo is awesome. You guys are saying no, incorrect. Devo's awesome. I get it. Devo's awesome. But you don't get in your car and put on Devo. I get it. They kick ass, but if you listen to this song more than a couple times a day, by the end of the week you'd fucking flip out if you heard these drums come on. I get that they kick ass, quote unquote, but this stuff, it's like fudge. You can only have so much of it. And you go, okay, I'm not going to have fudge for 3 more years. Suck my dick. Suck my little dick. Step on my balls and drink a cup of my cum. All right. I mean, it's retarded. You make me feel like a fucking retard, Cassandra Howard. You make me feel like a fucking retard. Clarence Eugene with the 10 says, did you ever see Richard Simmons on Who's Line? Definitely a classic. Great to see you, Ant and Stein, together. To be fair, Ant got beat up, then lost his job over it. I'd be bitter too. I get it. Look, I get it. But we all can't become Captain Ahab and Moby Dick. We all have that moment in our life where someone wrongs us on a massive level and we feel betrayed, and we could let it haunt us the rest of our life and become a bitter weirdo who talks about it forever and never shuts up the fuck up about it. Or you can just learn to be a man, learn to process it, understand that these things happen, life isn't over, and life is supposed to change and evolve and grow, and it's this beautiful thing that's like a flower. And it's going to evolve and move on, and I know that makes me sound gay, but we have all these great stories we can read where that guy meets a really, really bad end. And it takes a ton of work not to become that. People let their parents, they're mad at their parents their whole life. They never let go of it, and it kills them. It destroys them. It makes them, distance themselves from others, and doesn't allow them to love properly. And or they're betrayed by their wife or fucking whoever, and they never fucking let it go, and they talk about it forever, and they let it fucking define them, and it turns them into a weird victim. Like baby, and that's no way to. You gotta move forward. You can't fucking talk about the same fucking shitty thing. I love that Norm got fired from SNL, and then he never really talked about it. Some of these people go, "You mad you got fired?" And he was just like, he didn't want to care. He just make like a joke. He never sat there and said, "Woe is me," and like blah blah blah, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. He just kept being funny, and he just moved on with his life. That's how you fucking handle it. You don't want to let it fucking eat you up. There's other opportunities. There's other things to do. There's other experiences to have. People fucking die. People are born again. These things they just move on. They fucking move on. Richard Simmons on Whose Line? This is like a really uncool opinion, but I love Richard Simmons on, I don't give a fuck about Richard Simmons. I was trying to say I really love Whose Line. I loved that show growing up. God, I love these commercials.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced using SafeLight. Tell the people.
I'm kind of vicariously living through the commercials now, since I'm trying not to eat fast
Game
food.
called, I love
nice
this game,
just...
Living Scenery. This is for Ryan, Colin, and Wayne.
God, this was a great show.
And Richard Simmons.
A really,
everybody.
really
Richard
good
Simmons.
show. I'm guessing they're gonna grab the props and they're like dicks and stuff, and he's gay and stuff, right? If that's not it, I'm gonna be mad. I hope these guys made shitloads of money off of this.
Hey, Drew. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that, huh? Ryan and Colin, this is scene. You're a lot. I can't wait.
I love Colin. He was such a smug fuck.
A couple makes the most of a day of sunbathing, water sports, and entertainment. Take it away, Ryan and Colin.
This is the most romantic trip we've ever been on.
Yeah, me too.
Being your wife.
yes, honey. Hey, why don't we look at the scenery through the little telescopes they have
All
here?
right.
Look, there's an island over there.
An island?
Yeah. This one wants more coins.
Nice. Yeah, this show kicks ass. This is what I call good TV. This is fucking really good. Hell yes. It's the only show where the audience is actually looks like they're having a great time.
Hey, come on.
I saw something funny.
By the way, I think Richard Simmons disappeared. I think he's like gone. I think his maid like killed him or something.
What can we do? Hey,
Apparently his maid was his best friend. All these people are that are like a lot of wealthy famous people become like really sad like freaks who you know they don't have like any friends, so they end up their best friend ends up being like a maid or some like worthless kind of person. Not that a maid's a worthless person, but you know what I mean. Like they'll befriend like the guy who comes over to like clean their toilet once every 6 months, and they think that's their best friend, and then they leave all their money to like that guy. Richard Simmons did that with like a lady who like fluffed his pillows. He was like, "You're my best friend now," and she was like, "¿Qué?" Like she doesn't even speak English. She's like, "¿Qué? Oh, maricón. Oh." Maricon, and she called him. She was like, "Gay, Maricon, Richard Simmons. He want to leave me. He leave me all his money because I go in there with the lemon pledge and I make everything smell clean. And he leave me 85 million. He like a sad Maricon. He's sad. Oh no. Sí, no he, señor el chupo de pito de, señor no Maricon. He chupa pito de negro." Oh, he chupa pito de negro. Oh, but no tocar, maricón, no tocar. Ah, sí, very good.
Righty?
You get the shiny one.
Okay.
This is good. And it's funny because he fucks guys in the ass. Let's go! Let's fucking go! God, Whose Line is really bringing me back. Great show. Yavin Turner with the 8 says Lily from AT&T on Milkers. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Fuck, I gotta do the ampersand with one fucking hand. That's a tough one. Fuck. God damn it. I need a Chris Lynch up at this bitch. Help me move this shit along.
Is cool. People really care about that. And
it's all milk. It all says milk.
There's a negative byproduct of that. And maybe it just has to be with being a person on the internet, or maybe it's specific to being a woman on the internet.
Her name's like Melissa Vaintrub or something?
It's because of your tits. And so, listen, that's why I'm here. All of these milk and milkies comments and milk wagons and all of that.
Yeah, you have awesome tits.
It hurts my feelings.
You have awesome tits. And, your tits are awesome.
I know it's just dehumanizing.
It's
and,
not. Your tits are awesome.
And sad. Makes me sad. So I know that part of what you guys are trying to do.
What am I supposed to be a fan of? You sell like iPhones. What am I gonna? What am I supposed to say? You're very talented at selling LT&T service to people.
But it just really bums me out. And I would much
rather
have.
Why are you offended? They put you on TV because you're a pretty lady who has amazing jugs. That's why you're on TV. Why do you think you're in a commercial to sell? Because you're amazing to look at. And your tits are awesome. That should be the dehumanizing thing. That AT&T hired your tits to sell their product.
I don't know, real conversations with you. And
maybe the comments are just making you look inward, huh? Because you buried that deep down. Why all casting directors?
You know what?
Why all casting directors have fallen in love with you for the past 20 years? And you go in the back of your head, you go, it's because my tits are awesome and big. But you bury that down. You go, no, it's because I'm so talented. You seem talented. You seem like a nice person, but also your tits are fucking awesome. And just own that. Own that your tits fucking rock.
I guess that just is proof that like you don't actually care about how I feel, and maybe that's a no shit moment for me. Maybe
I couldn't have got where I've gotten if I looked like a fucking elephant, man.
To you would
it just is what it is.
Get through, and maybe it'll get through to some people. But you know what I would be really open to is like advice from you guys about how to handle this.
Oh, this is awesome.
How should a woman respond to so many
this is so funny.
Comments,
you guys got to start, as my tits get
now,
bigger, if I keep gaining weight, you guys have to comment with cups of milk on everything I do.
Like how boys and men want to what they want to do to her body against her will. Because let me tell you, I am not consenting to any of this. I do not want any
Bitch, close your eyes.
The photos that have
you are
come
consenting
out
to
of
it by
me that
looking
are
at
super
it.
cleavagey are like from a pool party I went to in college over a decade ago.
Wait, at some point she said milky milk wagons.
And and so like all of the milkies, all of these like, why are you woman? I mean, reporting them all it's honestly, there's like so many more of them than I have time to report. Here's how to handle. Make your milkers your identity. Once you show people their words have the power to hurt you, they'll never stop doing it.
It's not that bad of advice. Not that bad of advice. It's in the right direction.
This is actually like showing people my weaknesses. Showing people that I have feelings is actually just going to make people want to hurt my feelings even more. Okay.
Showing people that I have
feelings. It's a meme
feelings.
in a month it'll disappear. I hope you're right, but in the meantime, I'm
So it's a sit on my face.
Hurting, and it's bringing up like a lot of feelings of sexual assault, and
oh, shut up!
I am just like
shut up, you stupid bitch.
Walking my dog and
shut up and
like,
sell those phones.
From people who have
hey,
distorted
Milk Wagon,
my
shut up and sell those
to,
phones.
Like, get likes on their accounts.
And then one guy goes, sorry on behalf of all men. He thinks he's that. By the way, that guy thinks he's like, how do I? They're all throwing the milky at her. How am I going to get
fucked?
At
these comments, and I guess, yeah. All right, I'm gonna hop off. Thanks so much. Bye.
When did she say milky milk wagons? I missed that. Please give me a timestamp for milk wagons. So what's it? I have Spectrum. I would leave my wife and kids for you. Oh, she's awesome. By the way, did you guys see the speaking of milkers, the Oil Edmonton milkers? Monster MW with the 999 says, hey, Ben, hey, chat. I emailed you a link to a fun clip. Okay, let me check my email to make sure you're not sending me something natty. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks A-okay. Okay, here we go. Morton Downey Jr. show.
Let me tell you something. More people have been killed in the name of Jesus. You know, we've had the Crusades war. We've had all these wars. They've all been killed by guys like you who now preach forgiveness.
And Monster MW says, I emailed you a link to a fun clip. Hope you guys are doing well. No word from the ATF yet, so I think I'm safe. If you guys missed it, in the last live stream, she shared a video of her loading an RPG into the trunk of her car.
You guys were going to forgive if you could drive the bull up the butt.
They've been killed by guys like you.
And they'll continue to be killed by guys like you.
So, Mort, you're saying you're a murderer.
I'm saying you're a murderer. You're a murderer. Any slave. Murderer. Who kills murderer. 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 Murderer.
Mort Downey Jr. is a murderer. Mort Downey Jr.
Why don't you suck my armpit, huh?
He hits the podium.
Get or I'll show you violence.
Mort Downey kicked ass. The good old days. Remember when everybody used to get along with each other and no one cared about politics? Remember, guys? Remember when things were different and they weren't exactly how they are now? No, but things really were a lot better back then in terms of everybody being not as annoying. Lance Goodthrust with the 5 says, Ben, look up Chinese detergent brand Quiaobi. Q-I-A-O-B-I. And this is from Lance Goodthrust, a good man who is on a no-fly list. God, love going to YouTube and watching commercials. Nothing better. Nothing better. It's a black guy. Please tell me she runs. She calls the police. Yes! Oh, that's good shit. Oh, I gotta show this to Devin and Jace. That's very good. And then she puts that in his mouth and puts him in, and he comes out white. Very good. Very, very good, Lance. Bent P with the 5 says, Ben, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. I need some Joe is hungry and a fucking cigarette. Happy birthday, Bent P. Happy birthday, Bent P. Happy birthday, Mr. Bent P. Happy birthday to you.
So you had me bite through the bullet. I won't play a second.
Joe is hungry. Audio levels are on point. I don't got to turn it up and cause any interference.
You gotta step up, yeah, you miss your cue. Ooh, your time is up now. I'm no fool. I know what you are up to. Keep things cool, but it won't help you. This time, no. This time, yeah. This time, no.
Hello, my name is Joe. You're once again at the Joe is Hungry channel, where we serve it piping hot at a slightly higher price every time, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before I can move on with this, out of the penalty box.
It is your change. It's not quite up yet. If you want to pull up, I'll bring it out to you.
Let me go to that penalty box right there where that line is.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Joe, you should call ahead of time when you're ordering pizza. You don't order the pizza there, my friend. It should take 15, 18 minutes to order the pizza.
I've got my pizza melts. Let's pull off.
It should take 18
out
minutes.
of the penalty box and
You can't
the Joe is Hungry
you can't deduct them for
temperature
that.
test.
That wouldn't be fair, Joe. They gotta cook the
Hamburger
pizza
melt
fresh.
number 1 is 169.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Hamburger melt number 2 is 172.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Hamburger melt number 3 is 170.6 degrees Fahrenheit. As you all know, if you have been watching my channel any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. Apparently, Pizza Hut, Cartersville, they get it. So today, they passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to pry this thing apart, take a sneak peek inside, see if Pizza Hut is really going to deliver the meat, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. And as Cartersville, today you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight.
Man, this doesn't. I mean, at this point, like, rather than going to a fast food place, isn't it cheaper and more nutritious and better to just go, like, get frozen stuff at the supermarket, right? Hot Pockets, things like that. Doesn't look anywhere near as good as like a ham and cheese Hot Pocket, right, folks? Right, guys? Right, people at home? Don't you agree with me? I love his scimitar or scimitar, however you say it.
Is what
I never
it
learned
looks
how to
like,
say it.
and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what they look like. We saw how much they were. Some of you out there may call this shrinkflation. I call it giving us less for more. And this is a classic
right.
example of that. No question about it. As far as the ad photos, it's not horribly far off. It looks like we're a little short on ingredients. But Pizza Hut's ad photos have never been that great. So that leaves us one more test. And that would be the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test.
Damn,
engage.
Joe is Hungry has 150,000 subs now. Good for him, man. You love to see an N-word on the street fucking getting his money up. Love seeing a brother getting his money up. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad once you dump it in the cheese sauce or whatever. Or is that's like a cheeseburger cheese sauce? Side of burger sauce. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Don't change the channel
Does
just
this
yet.
thing put me in mind of a cheeseburger? The short answer is no. You may ask, is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. I like the overall flavor. It could have used a little bit more ingredients. It is crispy and crunchy and gives it a satisfying bite-through experience.
They give you
the
onions in
Parmesan
there
sprinkles
too?
and the buttered crust. Sneaky doodle bite number 1. Sneaky doodle bite number 2. Sneaky doodle bite number 3.
Love the eye expressions that Joe's adding. He's really not like that emotive with his reviews, but he's got to keep up. He's got to get clicks.
It is crunchy. It is very savory. I can see we have maybe a little bit of bacon, some onions. The temperature was good. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. Okay, so let's move on with this video and give this the number that it truly deserves.
I love how he throws back to past him and present him.
Pizza Hut, I'm not gonna lie, I like the flavor, but I cannot ignore this giving us less for more thing you have going on there. It's almost like you're being sneaky about it. I mean, those weights were so consistent, it is highly unlikely that this was an accident. I mean, this is right out of the Yum Foods playbook. I've seen it before, over and over. And it's unfortunate because most people, they won't even notice. And the bacon. You know how I am about my bacon.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm not even going to go there today.
Joe. But you can't have high standards with bacon in the fast food industry, man. You
I
really
liked
can't.
It.
You got to let go of
It was not
that.
a horrible
It's the only
value.
thing really
Not these days
progressive
anyway.
about your taste. It's very
So today,
infantile.
Pizza Hut. I'm going to have to go.
What do you guys think? I think he's going to give it a 6.2.
6.8. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully,
okay, it's not that
I
bad.
will see you In the next...
The Big Mac sauce must have really kicked it to the next level then, because that thing did not look tasty at all. Happy birthday, Ben P. Rube with the $4.99 says, Ben, have you ever met Jim Florentine? No, I haven't. He is the only non-LP hate watch Ida Hour Patreon I am subscribed to. I met him at one of his shows, and he seemed chill. No, but he's great in that episode of Louie when he... what happens again? He plays the perfect like road comic, like shithead hack who kills really hard. Louis got that so accurate with that. Those guys on the road, they just like they fucking like destroy. Fuck. Does he die? I think he died. He cracks his head on the toilet or something and dies. He's so good in that. Louis really was great at casting on that show. Some people who've been like a little like underutilized. He sees talents in people other people don't necessarily see. Martin with the THB 400 says user Alisa 1260 last upload LP Anthem. Okay, so we're probably just gonna have to. I wish YouTube's search feature was better. Ooh, this is gonna be good. You can tell this is gonna be good.
They call them coons, they call them toads, they call them darkies, but heaven knows, ain't nothing but niggers trying to get under our skin.
Come on, man. If I look, because did you make this, buddy? First of all, you're gonna get us kicked off, and then we're not gonna be able to do this anymore. So you got to be careful about this stuff. Now I appreciate that you made this or whatever, and you appreciate the show, but and I understand it's in jest. I hope to God it is. I'm gonna keep playing it. If I suspect another one of those words is gonna come, I'm gonna have to click off.
We pay our taxes, they get a check. We make a living, they're having sex.
Okay.
Ain't nothing but niggers.
Okay, yep. That's just what the song's going to be. All right, well, we can't get kicked off. God bless you and your music career. I don't know if you made that with the AI country stuff, but yeah, God bless you. God bless you. We have to move on. So I believe that Martin guy who gave us the Thai money, I think he lives in Thailand and he doesn't know what a black person even is. So don't mods, just keep a watch on Martin the next time he donates. And Martin, I'm gonna put this. I'm putting this in my head now that I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with whatever you submit. You're gonna get us kicked off, buddy, and then no one's gonna be able to have fun. Chris James Comedy with the night, and I appreciate you participating, okay? But you need to. Let's not talk like we're behind 90 closed doors. Let's pretend that someone can hear us in the other room. How about that? Chris James Comedy with the $9.99 says, please search and commentary a few minutes of Insomniac with Dave Attell. I never watched the show back in the day because I was so sheltered, so I really missed it. Dave Attell, man, he's one of the best comics I've ever seen live, maybe the best I've ever seen at it. You think you've seen good comics, and you see Dave Attell, and you realize so many of them are so bad, and they just use tricks on stage. Dave is truly just a master of what he does.
I love Chicago. Every time I get here, I get
insane
drunk.
and very, very nice,
kind of
too.
Drunk where you almost sit on your own face? Has that ever happened to you? There are times when you know you should stop drinking, like when you're laughing and bleeding at the same time, or if you wake up with your penis in your fish tank. Just to show them who's boss, you know what I'm saying? You guys are so who's running this club? The Taliban or something? I used to go to strip clubs, a lot of
Let's
strip
go to
club
him talking to
times.
people.
So come on, let's hit the town.
It's amazing back then they really like gave someone like Dave Attell a shot. That's over. That's completely done and over. Yeah, giving the real thing a shot? Yeah, I don't think so.
So guys, you're just walking around town?
Yeah, 2 blocks down.
Yeah?
There's 15 bars on every street.
Yeah, but how can I take info from a guy with no jacket when it's freezing? Where are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana, I get it.
Indiana.
Hey guys, let's drop the facade. We're all looking for whores, aren't we? I mean, come on.
likely, yeah.
You have any women?
Well, don't tell my mom, but yeah, we're looking for her.
Don't tell my mom, he says. See, Indiana, huh? And how about this young fella peeking his head out?
Sean. Well, look at these shoe shine.
Yeah,
they got shoe shine.
You know,
All it costs is $20 a shoe, right down the street.
I don't know you guys, but if this was like one of those Vietnam movies, Sean, I think you'd be the first guy down. Really. You're just a little too excited. You're happy to be out. Hey, miss, how's it going? Hey, miss, how's it going? Hey, miss, how's it going? I love that, huh? That is so cool.
We do exotic entertainment.
You do exotic entertainment?
I'm a porn star.
You're a porn star? Get out of here.
You wanted me to show you a card?
Yeah, I want to see a car. Oh, you... Wait a minute. So how did you get into porn?
I love to fuck.
Really? Whoa. These guys, can I hang out with you?
Anytime. Can I get a hug?
Yeah. Yeah, damn straight you can. Oh, yes. Who said stop? You don't do magic, do you?
A little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna make something disappear tonight, aren't you?
Very.
Two-way.
Hey, Dave Attell Dave Attell is the king of the very good. Dave says something, you just go, very good. Very good, Dave Attell. Love Dave Attell. Fuck, he's the fucking best. Atmoto 388 with the 999 says, Ben, let's please revisit Opie and Anthony Baby Bird. Oh, will they not? Okay. Come on. Fuck you. So good. It's so funny. This rules so much.
I almost wet myself.
Oh God, that's so good. Fuck. God, that's so funny. Fuck, we need to do, because I wanted to do crazy stuff live too. And, we did stuff with people pooping and peeing in diapers and stuff, but I got to come up with some more shit if we ever go back out live. Patrick Coughlin with the 10 says, Ben, love you, you're not fat, I have to say. The amount of times I re-listen to Lemon Party and Hate Watch riffs has been a real gift. I'm reading The Power Broker this summer. What's the Power Broker, buddy? I don't know what that is. Robert Moses in the Fall of New York. Very good. Thank you for re-listening to the show. I don't know what this... I don't know who Robert Moses is or this book. Or it's about New York City and stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Very good. Congratulations on learning how to read and reading books. Very good, Patrick Coughlin. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you that you're dedicating an entire summer to reading one book, which is the amount of time it should take to read. Lev Polyakov with the 5 said, and I'm pulling your pud. I'm jerking your chain, all right? I'm just ribbing you, Patrick. I appreciate the support. Lev Polyakov with the 5 says, if you were on death row, what would be your last meal? I think I've said this before. It would be McDonald's in Europe. I'd want a bunch of McDonald's from Europe with the ice creams and the Big Macs and all that stuff. Nothing fucking better. Lev Polyakov with the 10 says, look up I'm Not Gay No More, I Am Delivered. Oh, that's a classic, Lev. It's a classic.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
Now listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey!
Look at him go. The dance is even better than what he's saying.
Condemnation. We preach reconciliation. Hallelujah. God, help him, Lord. Help him, Lord. Help him. I wish I had some shown up believers that'll come down here and
praise Jesus, baby. He don't want to eat ass no more and suck dick.
In the name of Jesus.
Praise Jesus, baby. Praise Jesus, baby. He don't want to get pissed on in the bathtub no more. He don't want to fly into LA and stay and do poppers in West Hollywood and drink pee-pee.
Right.
He don't want to be a piss pig out in Palm Springs no more and sit in a bathtub and let guys go doo-doo on his chest and him drink pee and him suck dick and him go to Baskin Robbins and do little ice cream dates and shit.
I got a brand new life. Run right now. Run. Because it's in front of you. Glory to God.
Praise Jesus,
somebody
baby.
Shout better.
Praise Jesus, baby. That's a classic. Let's see here. $4.99 redacted. Harrison Friedman with the $9.99 says search black and white trailer Sereno show. Black and white Sereno show. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here on behalf of Team Plasma. I would like to talk to you about liberation. I'm sure many of you believe in our democracy, that each and every one of you have a voice. However, is that really the truth? What I desire is a world of peace. The world is black and white, clashing forces of darkness and evil. I can bring us back together. time for change is now.
That was real? That's a real movie? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Is there Prince in Optimistic in? Connor Ryan as in. Harrison Friedman as Gehitsis. I don't get if it's ironic or real or I just don't get it. So it is a real movie?
Pay attention, everyone.
I guess this is your movie, and you everyone go watch this guy's movie. I guess I don't really understand what's going on. You can kind of tell from the Avies if it's an ironic thing or not. I don't see any Pepes or any No Russians guys or anything like that. But God bless anybody who makes anything and supports the show. Cody Weiss with a 10 says, did you see the tribe that got Starlink and got immediately addicted to porn? Jace would be proud, I know. And, real estate is cheap there. Jace has been looking at some spots on Zillow now that they have, Jace for only $5 a month could goon in peace, finally, for the rest of his life. Could you imagine that? Jace Avery living in a remote village, jacking off to things that the government doesn't even want you to know about. Jace is jacking off to things all day that aren't even against the law yet. That's how ahead of the curve he is. See, it's not illegal if you're in the future. You know what I mean? If you're so far advanced, they haven't even made a law against it yet. Vandal with the $9.99 says, yo, I used to watch Insomniac when I was like 12. This show rules. Hell yeah, Vandal. Thank you for donating. Everyone should follow Vandal and check out his stuff. He makes the coolest shit I've ever seen. I love his little dudes he makes. Vandal, you got to send me some little dudes. Lev Polyakov with the 2 says, Team Plasma were the bad guys from Pokemon. Interesting. And that's in this trailer we're watching with Team Plasma. Folks, I'm sorry, I'm retarded. Sometimes you send stuff to me, I have no idea what's going on, or I don't know the context for... I have to build context in real time as I watch something. Usually a friend shows you a video, and they'll tell you something about it before they show you it, rather than just showing you it without saying anything. So I don't know. I don't know if you made this movie, or if it's ironic, or if it's actually a very bad student film, or if it's supposed to be retarded on purpose, or if it's even real. Give me some context for stuff. If you made a movie, I don't want to shit on it or make fun of it. I don't know anything. God, I can't believe Burping Girl is gone. If you've been following since the beginning of this stream, I can't believe she's not with us anymore. Did her account get terminated, or did she just die? Titties. Titties. Man, nothing can make me look at a thumbnail like tits pushed up. Love when tits are pushed up. Random girl burps, mukbang girl burps. Ooh, girls. Oh, Brittany Venti burp. Wow. Hello? We're burping? Maybe if I type in burping girl fat, she'll show up because surely she created another account. Let's see here. Fat girl's channel. Damn, this guy's really dedicated to the craft, huh? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Yes, fat girls. What's his fat batch channel? Fat batch. Yeah. Those aren't very good burps. Is that what all the comments say? Like, you call that a burp, you fat bitch? What's your name, sweetie? Hey, sweetheart. What's your name? Anybody got an idea on this babe? Ogsta Gloop. Hey, sweetheart. I couldn't help but notice you down at the end of the bar burping into a frosty mug. You got a name? That's good. Now that's talent.
Sometimes.
See, I would sign her if I was in this business.
Ooh. First burp of the video. Second burp of the video.
All the burping fetish fat girls are trans, by the way, right? I'm pretty sure. It's like I mean, anytime a male goes female, they can dominate any anything you can do, I can do better. Swimming, basketball, eating a bunch of bullshit and burping it up. All of these women are trans. Okay, this looks like an actual lady. I've been mistaken. I love that she has the box fan on. She's like, I don't want to smell this shit. It's my job, but fuck. A job's a job.
Okay. 2 more bites.
It'd be so funny if one of these ladies burped up a fetus.
Because I'm also...
Damn, I didn't know I was pregnant. I just thought them cinnamon rolls were stuck down there. Viraj Pandy with the $4.99 says, love you, Ben. Hope you and the family are well. Oh, they're good, buddy. Everybody's good. We had a great day today walking around the Japanese gardens with my baby. Having a good time. But don't worry, I won't bore you guys with stories about my baby. But me and my family, we walked around today in the Japanese gardens having a grand old time. Out in good old Pasadena. Those burps suck. Some of these bitches suck ass, man. Boo. Boo. Not even that fat. Boo. You just got a big ass and big thighs and like a belly. You're not that fat. We want to see 900-pound women belching. And twins. These are the burping sisters. Pardon me. Dude, Big Country looks like me. Dude, Big Country looks like me in the thumbnail there. That's how I sit on the podcast.
Still wet from being washed. They washed them out for that pig week. When up here in town won't wash them out, clean them.
His chair is a bed.
Still had dirt on them. I'm not buying them from no grocery store got dirt on it.
Got the sun kiss, right? Got the sun kiss fucking... He's open carrying a 3 liter of sun kissed. Yeah, the luck of the Irish shirt back there.
Maybe a little bit.
I should say turn the light down a little bit.
That's it. Since she done ate and ain't got sick. Well, not that.
I've never seen them drink alcohol, by the way, but they always have red Solo cups.
Go back up one.
It is.
We can't use regular cups or the sodas that we drink. It eats right through the plastic. So, it's kind of like lean. How them rappers down in Atlanta, they got to use 2 cups. Yeah, that's what we do with their sodas. Up here in Bishopville. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Viraj Pandey with the $4.99 says, when are you coming to SF as an Indian American? I love the Indian racist jokes. I want you guys to shit on these tech bros. Viraj, you're an Indian man. How about that? I love when Indian guys listen to the show. I know that we love them, and I love Indian food. I love naan. I love butter chicken. I love all that stuff, and I love Eastern religions and cultures. It's a beautiful thing, and we just like to have. We just like to make fun of everybody. It's fun. It's a good time. See, everybody, don't get mad at me. Viraj Pandey likes it. A guy who's definitely a white guy pretending to be Indian in the chat and the comments here. No, I'm kidding, Viraj. I know you're actually Indian. And why would anybody lie with full anonymity on the internet? We should do a show in SF too. We should do like SF, Salt Lake City, Portland, and like Vegas. We should do that run. That could be a good time. That could be a good time. Very, very good time.
Didn't expect that. But I mean, I should expect it after stuffing my face. It's super cold.
I kind of like her because she pretends she's in a lot of pain. Why are these body restricted, by the way? It makes no sense to me that these are age restricted. We saw the ASMR videos at the beginning of this of women sucking the microphone off with their tits hanging out. Folks, I'm going to leave here in about 5 minutes. If there's no more super chats, I'm going to keep watching stuff that I like. And then I'm going to give my daughter a bath, put her down for bedtime, which is very funny after watching the things I watched to then go do goo goo gaga. Go do goo goo gaga time in the bath with my baby Bean. How about farting girl?
I've been holding him in all day long. I really hate holding in my farts too. It's like the most uncomfortable feeling ever. Yeah, but like I was saying...
So this isn't age restricted. So why are burps age restricted and farting's not?
I really can't like stand... Like I was saying too, like I need so much beauty sleep, it's not even funny. And like I can't wake up when it's like dark outside, you know?
God, I'd rather listen to her fart than listen to her talk about her day. God, she stinks. God, women will do anything for money, huh? Cassandra Howard with the 10 said, why are you in Louis Theroux's documentary on a place for pedophiles around 2444?
Excuse me, I have to fart again.
Nice.
Are you a pedophile?
Well, that's a very controversial subject as far as identifying people. If I say that I am, it suggests that I still have the interest, that I still am practicing that. If I say ex-pedophile, then of course that means that somebody who has done it at one time had that interest and no longer does, and that's why
he's doing the Jordan Peterson argument of being a pedophile.
We're warehousing him, as well as the other 70%.
So Cassandra Howard says I'm in this documentary of a guy being a pedophile. It says I'm 2444. What? Maybe the 360 will be a little better. I can't really tell. You just saying this looks like me with the shit-eating grin? Is that looks like it's Henry? That looks like Louis Theroux. Isn't that Louis Theroux? I can't really tell because it's in 360p. Louis Theroux kicks ass. Did he go to Pervert Park too? No, Australia did. So many great documentaries about Pervert Park. I didn't know this was a Louis Theroux documentary. Okay, folks, that's it for the stream today. God bless you all. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed enjoyed hanging out. I know I fucking did. I had a hell of a time. Every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. God bless all of you. Hope you have a lovely day. Go with God. Go where the sun is shining. And I will see all you guys next week. Peace out. God bless.